Hey everyone, I'm Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life. Now you guys know that I love the Petite Planners from ERIN CONDREN. It is one of my absolute favorite things that they sell, but every year when they do their new releases, I'm always hoping for a weekly Petite Planner, and I know that many of you are hoping for that too, and they just haven't done it yet for whatever reason. I still have hope that maybe someday they will. But as of right now, it's not something they offer. But I thought it would be fun to show you today how you can turn a petite journal into a weekly planner that will fit into your Petite Planner system or on-the-go folio. It's kind of more of a bullet journal style thing where you draw out your layouts. The benefit to this is that you can actually create it in whichever layout that you want. And I have 3 different ideas that I'm going to show you today. We are going to actually draw them out. I haven't done it yet. So this might be more like a plan with me style video, except everything I'm making is just a hypothetical layout. But I just wanted to show you some of the possibilities of what you can do by making your own weekly planner. Before I actually get into the video though, I want to let you know that today is the beginning of the ERIN CONDREN Black Friday sale. Until the 16th, you can get 35% off site-wide. Plus they also have a bunch of clearance deals for up to 60% off, and there's a surprise bundle, things like that. So definitely go check out the sale. I will link to it in the description below. If you have not ordered from ERIN CONDREN before, I will also have my referral link below, so you can sign up there and get $10 off your first order. And if you're watching this after November 16th, you can still go and get 30% off site-wide for a couple weeks, I think. It goes until at least Black Friday. So if you're watching anytime within the first 2 weeks that this video is live, definitely go check and see if that sale is still live, because this is the best sale that they do all year. If there's anything that you've been wanting from ERIN CONDREN, this is the time to jump on that sale. So anyway, all those links will be below, but let's get into the planning. Okay, so this is my current on-the-go folio, which I just wanted to show you. And then I have a couple things here too. So first, this is one of the new petite journals, and it just has lined pages inside, and I just wanted to show you. It looks exactly the same as the one I'm using. This one that I'm going to be making these weekly spreads in is an older version, and it's not available anymore, but the inside of it is the same. And so anything that I'm making in this one, you can also make in the current ones that are available. In addition to just the regular lined layout, they also have one called the productivity layout. Basically, this side is still a lined page. On this side, there's a column down about right here, and this is a checklist, and then this is just lined. So it's very similar, but if you wanted that checklist on the side, then you can definitely grab that one, and I'm sure you can still make tons of awesome weekly layouts with that one, but then you have a built-in checklist. And then the other thing I have to show you, this is their monthly planner, which would also make an amazing weekly planner, because in here you actually have the monthly layouts already done for you. And this one goes all the way to the end of December 2024. But then after that, you get those same lined pages so that you can create your weekly spreads on there too. So I'm going to move these ones out of the way, and we will start working on this one. Okay, so let's move these, and so I can show you this a little bit better. I also have some washi tape here, and I just picked out some fall ones. I also have some dot markers. And then I have the ERIN CONDREN dual tip marker. This is just the black one. And then the Pentel Energel, which is my favorite pen. And then just an EC ruler for making straight lines. So the first layout that we're going to do is a horizontal layout. So I'm going to use the dual tip marker, and I'm actually going to use the thicker side. We'll see how it turns out. I've kind of sketched these out, but I haven't actually done them in the planner before, so I'm just really hoping that I don't screw this up. So for the horizontal, I'm going to do 4 boxes along this side of the page, and then 4 boxes along this side. You could also just do 3 on this side and leave this section blank, because this is going to be our note section. So we'll see how it looks with just the 7, and then we'll see if we want to do an 8th box or just leave it. Okay, so that did not turn out as neat as I wanted. There were a couple corners I messed up on, but overall I think it looks pretty good. So I ended up leaving this space blank just because I did have this extra room on the bottom here, and so I wanted to be able to utilize that on this side. And then of course we have some room at the top that we can use for the washi tape or any deco that you wanted to put on it. So I just went and grabbed this dot marker from ERIN CONDREN because it has the chisel tip on the other side. This one is more of a tan color, and so I think that will go with our like fall washi tapes. And so what I'm going to do for this one is just highlight across here, and I'm not using a ruler for this. I'm just gonna do it very generally. Okay, and then this can be where we put all of the days of the week. So I'm going to go back with the ERIN CONDREN dual tip marker, but I'm going to use the thinner side on this one. And we'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then down here at the bottom, I'm just going to write notes. Okay, so then just for a little fun, I'm going to grab this pumpkin washi tape, and if I can get it off the roll, we'll just add a little bit up at the top of each page. Let's actually go right to the corner. Apparently I'm needing more of my supplies than I thought I would, so I went and grabbed some whiteout. I'm just going to put it over this little logo up in the corner. Oops. Depending on the washi tape you use, you may not even need to do that. But this one's a little bit transparent, and so I wanted to cover it up. We'll just go straight to the edge and rip that off, and then we'll do it again on the other side. Okay, so that one doesn't have a logo on it, so we don't need to white out anything. And I'm just going to put it along the same line at the top. Something else that you could do up here at the top is write the dates on it, the week, put a sticker down. See, I'm getting marker all over my hands from the edge of the ruler, and so I was trying to not use the ruler against the washi tape. Hold on. Okay, so I grabbed a tissue for this. This probably won't clean it perfectly, but it should get enough off that it will stop coming off on my hands. And that's just how my hand's going to be for the rest of the video, I think. Okay, so I brought this over to rip the washi tape with. So if I write on the ruler again, then it won't matter. And then right here on the edge. Okay. So there we go. So there is our horizontal layout. One thing that I actually really like was using the bold tip of the dual tip marker. I like the thickness of the lines. Of course, you could just use a normal pen too, or use the thin tip. Either way would work, but I'm kind of liking how it looks with the thicker lines. The next layout that we're going to do is a vertical spread. So the general plan is to have 3 columns right here, have 2 more of the same length here, and then split Saturday and Sunday on this side. And then right here there will be space for notes, and right here there will be space for a to-do list. Okay, so I have the basic layout done. I made a checklist down here using the Zig Clean Color Dot marker, and this is the grayish green color. And then I went and grabbed this highlighter from ERIN CONDREN, and I'm going to use this to make my lines up at the top. This is kind of my favorite way to accentuate something in a planner, is use highlighters. And so you could also use stickers if that's what you prefer, but I usually just default to highlighters. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I also added my little notes section down here at the bottom. Oh, and on this one, I chose to use the fine tip side of the dual tip marker just to show you the difference between the two different sizes. So now I'm gonna go in, we'll do Monday, Tuesday, and then just for a little bit of decor, I have another fall themed washi tape. This one has some pumpkins and vines, which is why I tried to use the more green colors. And right from the beginning, I'm just going to go in and white out this, just so it's not showing underneath my washi tape. And there we go. There's our vertical planner spread. One of the things I actually really like about using this as a planner is that I'm realizing that all of these are lined, which I absolutely love having lined pages. And of course, if you needed these bottom sections for something else, you could absolutely customize it to whatever you need. Now the last one that I have to show you, it's actually very, very customizable. So on this side, I'm actually going to do the entire week's worth of days, and you could do them in like small horizontal sections just going across, but I'm actually going to block it out and create blocks for each day. And then over here is where you can create anything else that you need for the week. So I'm personally going to do a to-do list right on this side. Over here, I'll have a space for meal plans and then a notes section. And then in the 8th box down here at the bottom, it's going to be a habit tracker. So let's get started. Okay, so here's my basic layout. Again, I'm going to go in with my highlighter and I'm going to go back to this dot tip marker, except using the chisel side. And we'll go over here. I think I'm actually just going to do it in the corner, because I'm just going to abbreviate it again like I have been. So I don't want to go all the way across. And then this one is going to be my habit tracker. So that one we will go all the way across. And this spread I've been doing in pen, again, so you can see the difference between the different pen sizes. So there's Monday, Tuesday. And of course, if you were doing this, you would probably put the numbers of the dates with it too. But because this is all just hypothetical, I'm actually just going to write the days of the week. Another thing I might have done differently if I was doing this like for my own planner, I actually probably would have gone down like this, but I didn't think about it when I was starting to write. So I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, while I probably normally would have done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But again, that's all personal preference. So it can just be whichever direction you would rather have it. And then habit tracker. So one thing I want to do for the habit tracker is actually make my dots for tracking. So I'm actually going to go to the dual or the dot tip side of this one because I want it to match the color, so I don't want to bring in one of the other dot markers. And I'm just going to do 7 dots across the line for each of the habits. And then similarly, I want to do the dots for my checklist on this side. For this one though, I think I'm going to skip every other line just to give myself some space to actually write out some of my longer to-dos that I might have. This also could be something that you just do the dots as you're setting it up. Like, you don't have to pre-dot everything, just in case some of your tasks are longer and some are shorter. And then I'm actually going to white out this bottom one because I'm going to put some washi across the bottom on this one. So I have this red kind of checkered pattern. So we're going to put this one across the bottom, and then I have this fall leaves one that can go across the top. Let's actually start on this side, if I can keep the washi tape from getting tangled. You technically could just go straight across, but I found when I run washi tape over the crease, it actually doesn't fold well. And so I prefer to actually just cut it and then start it again. In fact, I think I'm going to use this to kind of push it down into the crease. There we go. And because these corners are curved, I actually just came in and cut off the edges and rounded them again. All right, and then, all right, where's my whiteout? We'll cross out this, or white over it, and then, oops, lay down this washi tape. It's actually kind of fun pulling out all of my fall washi tapes. Okay, so there's one side, and this side. Okay, so there is our third layout. We have our calendar space over here with a habit tracker, a to-do list, a space for meal plans or any kind of tracking that you want to do for the week, and then a notes section down here. You also could do a line across dividing it. I kind of wanted to see what it would look like open. I think if I was doing it again, I would actually put the line there and then divide it across like that instead of making the whole box. Or maybe we could do like this kind of shading on the box. Just make it stand out a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that made it a little better. But I still think I would like the idea of splitting it and then just drawing the lines. So there are 3 layouts that you can design yourself in a Petite journal to create your own weekly planner. There are tons of other possibilities. Honestly, you could do a search for like bullet journal weekly layouts, and that would give you tons of ideas. I was actually really trying to find designs that would work with the lines that are already in the journals. But I think this could be an excellent way to create your own weekly planner, especially if you want something that fits into the Petite system. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it was helpful, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.